There are some players that will not be able to play Clash of Clans by the end of the year. You need to pay attention to make sure that you are not one of those players. Welcome back to the channel then, guys. I'm your host, Judo Sloth. Yes, it is true, there are some players that by the end of the year will not be able to play Clash of Clans unless they do something about it. I thought this was highly important that you fully understood everything and that you were aware, so I wanted to bring it in a video. Now, I also have my season bank loot to spend on my Town Hall 12, numerous upgrades we can do, and we did a Queen Charge attack recently, to which I had a number of comments, could I do a mass super wall breaker attack? So we will do that at the end of the video. What is all of this about players not being able to play Clash of Clans? Well, if you've seen the news tab yesterday, which you should keep an eye on the news tab, by the way, please go ahead and vote your favorite 2 teams for the Clash of Clans World Championships. All 8 teams deserve to be there, but unfortunately only 2 will make it. So please go ahead and submit your vote. It will mean the world to the teams. So here's the thing. With the next Clash of Clans update, players that are using below iOS 10 or below Android 4.4 will not be able to update their game, meaning they will not be able to play Clash of Clans. So what exactly do you do about it? Well, if you are using a device that is capable of updating the firmware and the operating system to iOS 10 or to Android 4.4, then you need to update your firmware. If your device is not capable of upgrading to the operating system required, then you will no longer be able to play Clash of Clans with that device, and you will need to get a different device. Before I give you some more advice on this, let's take a step back. Why exactly is this happening? I am not a game developer. I can only surmise it is one of 2 things. The first one being that we are getting something in the update that is reliant on technology that is not present in the firmware below iOS 10 or below Android 4.4. However, in the news article, it does say that Clash of Clans are unfortunately forced to end support for those devices. So it could be that it's Apple and Google no longer supporting game updates for those operating systems, but when I searched the internet, I was not able to find anything to suggest this. I do think it's probably something we are getting in the update, because unfortunately, not even just in gaming, in general, support ends. Technology advances, new developments are made within firmware, and it means that older devices that do not have the hardware to support and run it would be incompatible. So this is what happens in all areas of technology, not just in gaming, not just in Clash of Clans, but it's almost irrelevant for this video because you just need to know what to do about it. Fortunately, Clash of Clans has told you pretty much everything you need to know within the news article. I just wanted to highlight the importance of this to you. I don't want you to get to the update and then realize that you can't play Clash of Clans. I went to the Apple website for you and I found the devices that are capable of running iOS 10. So if you are using any of these devices or anything newer than this, obviously, you will be able to update your firmware if you're not currently running iOS 10, and you will be able to continue playing Clash of Clans. If your device is older than this, for instance the iPhone 4, then you will not be able to update to iOS 10 and you will need a different device. Now for Android, it's a lot more complicated, there's a lot more devices, so I would suggest going into your settings. It's normally within system settings on your device and about or software update, something like that will be able to tell you what firmware you are running. Once you are at that stage, you will either be able to continue playing Clash of Clans if you have the firmware, or you will not if you are not. If you are not able to update and you are not able to run that software, you are going to need a different device. There is a temporary thing you can do in the meantime to make sure you do not lose your game village. Make sure to connect to Supercell ID. Very straightforward. Go into the settings. You can see Supercell ID at the top. Make sure it is connected. This means when you get a new device, you can easily log in with your Supercell ID and you are not losing your game village. Okay. Okay, so that was a good couple of minutes to explain that to you. I wanted to make sure you fully understood, and I really do not want anybody to get stuck when the update arrives not being able to play Clash of Clans. That is the last thing we want. I don't think the news article highlighted the importance of this if you are one of those players. But let's get to upgrading my base. By the way, if you do want to discuss any of this further with me, you can always drop by my live streams on Twitch. I aim to be live later on today, as long as I get my video for tomorrow finished. I'm halfway through recording, but it is going to be the best Dark Elixir farming strategies, so be sure to subscribe if you do want to see all of my educational but entertaining Clash of Clans videos. I'd also recommend turning on that notification bell. Now we have 50 million loot that we need to get spent. So the first thing I did on this account after I purchased the gold pass was to get myself to the 10% builder boost. I did tell you about that. It basically means that when you spend your season bank, you are saving a lot of loot. I'm spending over 50 million loot, and that means that I save 5 million loot. Pretty awesome. Now my queen is maxed, my warden is level 32. I was watching Beaker's video this morning. I think, didn't he upgrade his warden to level 30? What is he, 53 days still maxed, I think? We're pretty close, actually. Maybe I need to set myself a bit of a target as well. 53 days seems awfully quick, though. It really does. Anyways, I think my Grand Warden is going to be one of the main upgrades for me. I like to get my heroes to maximum level. That's why I brought you a video on how to upgrade your heroes fast, because I always like to ensure that my heroes are maxed as fast as possible. So I'm going to put my Grand Warden to sleep. Level 33, let's go, buddy. I don't have a book of heroes, so I am just going to leave him. Now, I also have the Dark Elixir. Like I said, my queen is maxed, so I'm actually going to upgrade my king. Now, because on my main account, I am full of Dark Elixir, I don't have any use for it, I'm going to do the mass super wall breaker attack on that account. So let's upgrade my king. There we go, second upgrade in the bag. We still have 2 builders, and I've got to be honest with you guys. I wanted to do the upgrades as part of content, but notice my gold mines and elixir storages, they are like full right now. Can I see how much is in them? Yeah, well, they're not full actually. They are quite a bit away from being full. I thought they were higher up than that, but the problem is because my storages are full, I can't collect them, and I have been getting raided heavily on defense. Check this one out. I actually was giving up 1.3 million golden elixir. I keep telling myself, it's for the content. It's for the content. I wanted to do the upgrades for you guys. Right, we still have a lot of elixir. 6 days for the Grand Warden. I don't really want to wait that long, so why don't we go ahead? I'm pretty sure we have the wizards, right, to upgrade, or we have the siege machines. My Dark Elixir troops still need a little bit of work because I've been focusing on my heroes. Now, I could go with one of the siege machines, but I use the wizards so often, especially when we use the siege barracks as well. So I'm kind of leaning towards the wizard on this account. Let's just get all of the elixir troops done, and then we can worry about siege machines after that. It is kind of cool when you can donate, and you know that now we have level 4 siege machines. You need a level 2 in order to donate the maximum level. I'm sure you guys know that. I don't need to tell you. We've still got 8 million elixir, and I can get all of my builders working. I'm pretty sure I have a... No, I don't. I thought I had a builder potion. No, I don't. And it doesn't look like we get one until 1200 points. So that's quite far down the line. Let's go ahead, and I don't want to spend too much elixir on walls, but I don't want to have this much elixir because my Grand Warden is down for like 6 days. So I can easily get that amount of elixir back. I'm going to burn some of it into walls. And I always recommend kind of getting the cheaper walls upgraded first before you then start upgrading the rest. And the main reason for that is the percentage increase that you get. So notice this wall is 900,000. I get 1,500 HP. If I move to a wall which is 4 million... I still get the same amount of added HP. So when you are upgrading your base, it makes sense to kind of upgrade in levels, if you will, and make sure that you are spending your loot wisely. I'm actually going to save some of the elixir so we've got enough to train armies. And with 2 more builders, what do we have left? Now, the mortar is the suggested upgrade, but I don't know about you guys. I just feel like we could actually upgrade our Town Hall. There's a rush to Town Hall 13. I feel like we stay with the days till max. I'm not sure I can do it in 53 days, though, because of Beast. Let's get an Archer Tower upgrading, and we still have enough. I guess it wants me to upgrade the mortar, and you know what? When I have this amount of loot, you can share with me your upgrade tips. When it gets to this stage, when it's like a cannon, a mortar, it doesn't really make much difference. I tend to upgrade the most expensive. So I am going to be upgrading one of the mortars, even though it's probably the most underwhelming defense. That means at least, now I am not burning loot on defense and just giving it away. We have 1 day and 22 hours in order to ensure that we have at least 9 or 10 million gold in order to do an upgrade. I could use a book of building right now, but I don't have the gold in order to upgrade it, and also I don't have the, rune in order to help me. So that's my upgrades done on my Town Hall 12. Let's switch accounts. Let's boost up the Super Wall Breaker. And let's just see if we can have a pretty fun attack to finish this one off. And you know what? The mass Super Wall Breakers, they're actually pretty fun. Here on the main village, let's go ahead and let's boost up the Super Wall Breakers. Now, I love the fact that once the 7 days have finished, we can just boost them straight up. And I have more than enough Dark Elixir. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Beautiful. There we have it. Now, we can train up. I've already started training up a Queen Charge army because, well, with mass Super Wall Breakers, it wouldn't end very well if we didn't at least have something else. So it kind of has to be the Queen Charge, as we mentioned, into the mass Super Wall Breakers. I think 16 Super Wall Breakers is more than enough. And in fact, we could get 17. Do we just take 17? Why not, guys? It's just a bit of fun. Queen Charge into 17 Super Wall Breakers. Now let's go ahead. Let's boost up everything here so that we are ready to go. And let's see what we find. Ooh, 900,000 gold and elixir. You guys know I love to search for the huge loot raids. Now, mass Super Wall Breakers, how's it going to go? It's not like you've seen this in the World Championships, let's be honest. But let's just see what we can do. Now, for my Yeti Blimp, actually, we might be able to take the Eagle and the Scatter Shot. Let's give that a shot. 2 Cocoa Loons. Once they get a bit closer, trying to line this up here. Come on, let's get into that area where we can get the Scatter Shot. The Royal Champion's there as well. That might be a trouble. Oh, there's a Black Bomb. Come on, at least get... Oh, it didn't. It didn't. I used the Rage. I'm not sure. We might get the Scatter, but we're definitely not getting the Eagle. But we did get the Scatter Shot. Okay. Chill out. We got this. Come on, if my Queen walks, it's not like I can't break her in somewhere else. I have 17 Wall Breakers. Now she's taking a bit of damage. Let's use like 5. Now let's use one of them. And let's use a Wall Breaker. We need to bust her in, but actually I need her by the Town Hall, don't I? Otherwise I've got nothing to take the Town Hall. I could actually walk her down like this way. Let's just keep an eye on the Queen. Let's just see what the... Trust there be an Archer Tower shooting at my healers. Thankfully, I took more of them. So let's send in the Royal Champ and let's see what the Royal Champ can do, because healers are everything here. We really need to make sure that the healers survive. Air defense was shooting at my healers as well. Royal Champ's doing a good job. Let's use that ability. Come on, get the multi. It did. Queen's not doing too bad here, you know. I took a Headhunter just to help with situations like this. Queen, get that Barb King. Nice. We're not doing too bad. Now, let's use the King. Wizard or 2 on the outside, maybe. Still looking okay for the Queen here. Let's use another Wall Breaker. Let's just get her to that compartment. And let's go with the... Oh, my word. King's ability. Wizard. Come on, Queen. You got this. Okay, what are we doing now? Let's see where these Wall Breakers go. Right, got a couple paths through. I feel like I want to freeze... And let's see where they go. Let's use them. And let's use the Grand Warden's ability with a rage spell. Come on, come on. Let's get yourselves through that base. Boom, boom. They keep going. Beautiful. Okay, we haven't pathed to the queen. I used the last rage spell on the super wall breakers for some reason. 40 seconds. Oh my word. I didn't think it was taking this long. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can do. Let's try and bust the queen out of this way. She's not going towards the center, nor do I even want her to go to the center at this stage. I want her to go for the loot. Let's freeze this, because there's an expo, and the queen about to lock onto my queen. Let's use the ability. Come on, queen. Come on, queen. You got this. You got this. You got this. Let's freeze that queen. Get the eagle. Come on, at least get the dark elixir. Is she going to do it? Oh, she's gone down. No. The dark elixir's like right there. Oh my word. And we have one. What are you doing? What is he doing? Oh, Grand Warden MVP. At least he got some of it. Oh my word. Well, it was a fun attack. I don't think anyone can question that. 70% is not too bad. I got a decent amount of loot. I think we just need to be quicker, right? If we were to get that to work, it needs to just be quicker. We need the queen into the base. We need more cleanup, less super wall breakers. Maybe about 12 super wall breakers is about the maximum we want to go to. But I hope this video has been helpful. You've had a little bit of fun as well. I mentioned earlier upgrading your heroes as fast as possible, so I'm going to link my video to that right here. If you do want to check it out, subscribe button is there as well. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you here tomorrow for the best Dark Elixir farming strategies. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.